Well,
we're still on Novaria. Rachni are still trying to jump out and scare us. They're still not succeeding. Although, I will say Novaria is about to get interesting. Finally.
I need to get my blood flowing.
They are, come over here.
Yeah, I don't know where she went. She didn't die, and I don't know. She's not showing up on my map either. Neither is Rex, actually.
Strange.
How may I assist you?
What's this about loose contaminants?
She talked about loose contaminants like forever ago.
Present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety.
Novaria, at least when you get to this station, Station 15, it's gonna get a lot of like, hey, go here, do this, and then you can go do what you want to do.
A lot of backtracking.
But before you do that, go here and do that.
Outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
What would it take to get the decon failsafes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Unlock the
Just open it.
decontamination
I
chamber.
have no time for her
User
shit.
alert. Contaminants are present within the decontamination chambers. Passage is not recommended.
How do I get rid of the contaminants?
The chamber is equipped with a fail-safe system which vents a 5,000-degree Kelvin plasma. This is sufficient to sterilize any potential contagion. Unfortunately, the fail-safe system is disabled at this time.
What's the problem?
There is a hardware fault in the control
This
system.
she just
This
said.
can be repaired
We're literally going in like a
on-site using
Mobius
standard
strip of a
Very
conversation.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Also, those things that are on the map that are like those yellow arrow things, those are area transitions. I don't think I've said that yet, but that's what
No,
those
you
are.
haven't.
Entering decontamination and
Usually like plot areas, not plot areas, but just places that you want to go are usually exclamation points on the map. But the map in this game isn't good enough to show you like a clear vision of that. The map is much better in the second game.
They're locked in.
The door could be finessed.
All it takes is the proper leverage. Wait, weren't we here before?
Control group
Yeah, but we couldn't do anything.
They're in. We can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the.
My favorite is the person who died and then recorded that.
He killed
Like this
himself.
Solarian, he died. He recorded that and then he just killed himself. Like, okay.
Among my people, a suicide's body would be left for scavengers. The Nathak will get to him eventually.
First, he's got to take a starship to
What's this about
Novaria. Then it's got to get to Terminal 15. It's got to get inside. So
Yeah.
eventually.
Safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
Override. Open the doors now.
Very well, Commander. Releasing safeties. Proceed at your discretion.
Tell me what happened here. That's all I need right
Very
now.
well, Commander. Logging you
Wait, did you
out.
just like order it to open it anyway?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Because I don't feel like going through anything else. I'm just gonna shoot them. Best way to get rid of contaminants
that's
is
tough
just
to get
shoot
rid
them.
of.
No, they're never a problem. Although I don't know how that one got in there.
Yeah, how'd that one get in there?
Vents. You have to use Dead Space logic. They're all in the vents.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I'm so scared!
Yeah, I know,
It
right?
startled me.
I don't think I've ever died to Arachni. Well, technically, but I'll get to that when we get to it. That should be at the end of this video. Oh, hello.
You just walked on
I didn't
him.
even care.
It was like a cockroach.
Yeah. Yeah, that corridor is pretty boring. It's a Borador.
A Boradoring... Or...
I don't know what you're saying anymore, so I'm just gonna stop you. But this is the tram, which is where we actually finally need to be.
It won't start. Please go back to the beginning of the level. And press this button.
Please go back to the Normandy.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Yeah, so we had to go through all of that literally just to get to this one point.
Now arriving at Rift Station. Binary Helix Research
love those moments where Shepard just stands still and freaks out for some reason. Yeah, like he was having a little mini seizure there.
He was just so excited to get off the tram.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Maybe the level will finally get interesting now. We can only go over this way.
Okay, I forget. To the hot labs. I like the sound of that.
I'm picturing just like a Playgirl thing where there's just a whole bunch of guys without shirts on, and they're like in science gear, like, welcome to the hot labs.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I'd only be upset if they'd fired.
Even hopped up on stems, my people know the rule. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot.
See, no one's questioning the fact that, like, oh, there's a human Spectre now?
He ain't all there anymore.
Like, that would be my first thing. I'd be like, yeah, no, yeah, right.
Yeah, there's no human Spectres.
Had a lot more staff.
Like, how would these guys
Because these
even
people
know?
have been stationed here. There's no way that they would know, like, they're not going to get, like, a report from their commanders, like, hey, Captain Ventralis, there's a human Spectre, dude.
They get a text notification on their,
I don't think there are any, like, cell phones in this series.
Like, they're
There's an emergency elevator
Omni
out
tool.
by the trams.
Sure.
This
That's
card
pretty much
will
a
let you
cell phone.
activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs.
If there aren't naked men in the hot labs, I'm leaving. Also, I don't know why I went to men. Like, it could have been like a whole bunch of scantily dressed women in science clothes, but I went for men.
Well, that's because we're smarter.
There.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Did the aliens come from inside the
You want my
facility?
personal opinion? Labs like that
I've got work
exist
to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell,
Yeah,
man the perimeter!
I'd like to imagine someone mocapped that guy. Like, he's the only amount of mocap that this game has, and it was really poorly done, so they never did it again. Actually, I don't know if there's mocap in this game.
I don't think so.
I don't think there... Well, there's mocap in the way that, like, Liar has a facial model, so does normal Shepard, and a couple of the other characters are based on actual people.
Tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
But the way that the characters are standing and stuff, there's no reason for
No,
them
there's
to
no
ever
reason for
have-
that to be mocapped.
Even animals should
Sonic
be-
Adventure 2 was mocapped.
What?
I'm just gonna put that out there.
We should mocap Skyrim.
No.
Why not?
Because that game has even more boring cutscenes than this one.
I don't think there's a single cutscene in
There
that
isn't.
game. Everything's done in real time.
Now we're heading to the hot labs, where we're gonna go see all those naked men. If there aren't, I'm gonna be very disappointed. This is the first time in the game that I got killed, and that's why I saved there, and I'll explain that in a second. Some real bullshit happened to me the first time I played this.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
His face does not go with
You
his
let
voice.
these things
No.
out?
He sounds Middle Eastern, but he doesn't look it at
I am
all.
only
No.
following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Ragnar's ship.
Actually, I think he's Russian.
Eggs in cryogenic suspension.
Yeah.
That was
How is
Ragnar's
your
ship.
old egg hatched?
Yes.
Yes, Shepard, welcome to Hot Labs. I do strip you now.
That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Ragnar, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Ragnar. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Obviously, they were wrong.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Ragnar do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Ragnar are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Ragnar are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the Neutron Purge must be set off.
You could just do this right off the bat, but it's good to explore this area beforehand.
Sure. I wait here. I am not.
Wait,
so
why
much
is he
good
sitting?
for searching now,
I don't know.
He seems so worried.
His chair is so small, too. It doesn't even look like he's sitting in anything.
Yeah, it's a gray chair on a gray floor.
I
And
hate
Rex
the
still
cold.
hates the cold. And Garrus is keeping the crew of the Normandy hydrated.
Yes, he is.
You know,
This is my
it's a
favorite
team
conversation that you ever have with an AI in this game. This is really quite hilarious.
Connecting.
I didn't even know there was a back room here, I think.
Really?
I need information on the Neutron Purge.
The Neutron Purge is a fail-safe system
The Jimmy
installed
Neutron
within the
Purge.
isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
What exactly does this thing do?
The Purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This
Pretty much all you need to know
instantly
is
lethal
just
to any
Everything
neuron.
dies.
it's gonna kill everything.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
Wise advice.
Rex is over there already touching everything.
Yeah.
Headbutts everything.
Activate
There we go. This part's great. I love this. This is one of my favorite Shepard
But I
moments
can't
probably
do that
ever.
Without proper code authorization.
Sic semper
I love that.
The correct code
That is always one of my favorite Shepard moments
arrest and
ever.
Interrogation.
Who would have those codes?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
Alright, so now we gotta go talk to that guy.
We're moving on.
Logging you
That's
out,
funny.
Commander.
Yeah.
Patching you up.
I am feeling not so well.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will.
I wonder why he says,
activate
"Ugh."
a destruct-
I don't know. That's a good question. Why does he say,
Ooh. Well, how about that?
Yep. And yeah, there was the sound effect kind of going all wimmy wham wham wazzle. But anyway, the first time I really had a problem with this game, and I actually rage quitted this game, was in this section when you detonate the purge. It'll give you like 30 seconds. I guess I wasn't paying attention when, Avina or Mira was saying, hey, you need, this is going to kill everyone. I thought, okay, it's only going to kill the Rachni. So I stood in this room and I waited the timer down. Because I was like, okay, I'm going to wait in here. I'm going to hold out. I'm not going to let the Rachni get to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to wait for the Neutron Purge to detonate and kill the Rachni.
How can I
But what happened
I'm
instead
sorry.
was
Can't do that with
it
killed you.
it killed everyone. And since I hadn't saved since I got on Novaria, I had to start all of Novaria all over again.
That's rough.
That's very
Like
rough.
you mean from the very beginning?
From the
of
very
The
beginning.
second you got off the Normandy?
From the last time I saved, which might in fact have been prior to even getting on Novaria, so I was not very happy with that, and I pretty much just rage quitted. It is a good idea to stay in that room and just kill a lot of Rachni until maybe it gets down to like 20 seconds or so, because, it's a good way to get experience.
Right.